Hey guys, welcome to the vwnut channel. Well, we're here today in the garage with my two red cars. Today we're going to kind of take a look at some of the systems. I know the brakes feel pretty good, and I know that I kind of cleaned out the fuel system a little bit yesterday, but I don't know what I have for lights or electrical, or I don't know what I have for those things. So I'm going to quickly hook up the battery. And I left it a little dark over there on that side of the garage. And we're going to see what we got for lights. And that's where we'll start. Alright, so all I did was hook up the battery and pull the light switch. And it looks like we have maybe a sort of a light there. And a bright one there. We don't have none of the running lights. We'll check the turn signals. I need the key on. Check the turn signals. Well, those we have. They're a little bit fast, but they are working. Little dim right there. So we have the headlights in stock. We could swap them out. No tail lights, so take a look at the fuses first. And no running lights. Also could be a fuse issue. So we'll start right there, and we'll see what happens. Alright guys, so you're looking at the fuse block right here, and it's got these glass fuses in there. So they may be a little bit corroded, a little bit chewed up, and some of them may be okay. Not a big fan of that, so I'm going to switch it up a little bit. I need to grab a little piece of sandpaper. The battery is disconnected just so I don't shock myself, because, well, I could. That one's cooked. There's one that's cooked. Alright guys, well you can hear that she's running tons better. I gave her a little valve adjustment. I went with 6, so it's a little loose. Not too bad. We're going to take her for a little spin. I'm going to find a place to clamp you guys, and we'll go. Alright guys, here goes. I'm going to turn the AC on for myself. Sorry it's loud. You know, there's no interior. And the windshield maybe has a small crack. But the air conditioning, mint. a ton of traffic. Hey guys, so it's another day in the vwnut garage, and before I started today, I thought I would wrap up kind of what we did yesterday. We went through and we got the fresh 5 gallons of gas in it, put another valve adjustment on it, everybody right to 6, and we went and got it, finished getting it registered with the state, and we got the plates on it, and we took her for a ride over to Musty Ones, and probably I'm going to blow a tire any day, so we're going to address that real soon. I did remove the rear bumper. I'm going to take the front bumper off today. I've also ordered complete heater channels left and right side and floor pans left and right side. So those should be here any day, and we'll get started on that. We've gutted the interior, fixed the windshield wipers, replaced the fuses. I still got no tail lights and no brake lights, so I'm going to investigate some of that first thing this morning with the bulbs. So that's where we'll go first. We'll get those lenses off and we'll see if we can't get some tail lights working. Alright guys, so pulled the lenses off. PV blaster and WD-40 on the bolts for the front bumper, plenty of that happening. So I took the lenses off and noticed a problem immediately. That one looks okay. Here's part of my problem right there. It's there's no bulb right there. So we'll take this bulb right over here out, and see how crusty it is. The battery's disconnected, so just in case that happened, we wouldn't hurt ourselves. So I'm gonna guess that that's probably the other part of the problem. I'm gonna start there. That looks pretty crusty in there. We're gonna pull that off of there and get all of that cleaned up. Holy mud. Alright, we'll be right back. Alright guys, so here's where we're at now. One headlight, one no low headlight. I had tail lights a few minutes ago. There's 1 and 2, both tail lights. No brake lights. On the brake light, so I was showing the treasure pile in one of the other videos, and this was in there. I didn't know what it was, but I know somebody who did know what it was, and I tried to guess and had no clue. But I will show you guys what it's for. Apparently it came from Volkswagen, and not a lot of them exist anymore because it was just something that instead of using this tool you could just use a screwdriver. But here's what it's for. It fits right here in the hubcap, if and it wasn't rusty. But it's rusty. Of course I did it when the video camera wasn't on Ruby the other day. But anyway, it fits in those holes right there, and then you put your bar through and pop the hubcap off so you don't scratch the finish on your wheel. I'm going after the pressure switch in there because I have tail lights but no brake lights right now. So I'm going to check the pressure switch and see if it's working. Alright guys, I'll bring you back when I got something. Alright guys, so the battery died, but I'm going after the pressure switch, which is right in here, and trying to figure out why it's not hooked up. And if you look, let me get my arm out of the way of the light. If you look right there, that's supposed to be hooked up right there. So I'm going to hook that up, and we'll see what happens. Maybe it's just that easy. Alright guys, so I thought I'd show you we're making progress. All I did was clean up the connections on the pigtail and on the brake switch in there. And I think the other one is probably just the bulb and connection needs to be adjusted. So one brake light is good enough for what we're doing. We know the switch is good. So on to the next thing. Alright guys, so here's where we're at now. After we fixed the brake light switch, I came to take the nuts off of the front bumper, and they were fine. They came right off after being soaked in PB Blaster and WD-40. So the front bumper's off, as you can see. But I went to go to the back of the car and take the hubcap off. Oh, bear with me 1 second. There we go, one-handed. And I thought I'd show you how this here stock hubcap remover was intended to be used. So you don't scratch up the paint or ding up your hubcap. Just like that. So that's pretty cool. That little piece right there. It's pretty awesome. Alright guys, on to whatever's next. Alright guys, well you can't really tell, but I'm half done. I'm lowering the back end today. That side's turned down already, but you can't tell because this side's up on jack stands. So I was very surprised at how easily everything came apart on that side. Now that I've said that, everything on this side is going to be... Alright guys, so take a look. It's pretty low. Pretty happy with it. We'll get the front to match. I got some drop spindles coming. Low and slow. That's how we do. But for right now, we're going all the way down in the rear, all the way up in the front. Nice. Alright guys, that'll do it for this one. I'd like to thank you guys for coming by the vwnut garage. All we did was turn the spring plates down like 2 teeth. So that's all we did. So for now, that's good. And we'll see what tomorrow and the next video brings. Thanks again for coming by. Thanks to all my new subscribers. Thanks to Musty1. We'll see you soon. Alright guys, so I took her for a little spin and it was awesome. Everything seemed to stay together, but I had to put her in the yard and put a little bit on video for you real quick. Bettina is doing her thing. Nice. Low and slow. That's how we do. Look at that. Perfect. Moving right along. Man, I need new tires. Those things are horrible when you're driving them. Anyway, thanks again, guys.